When you or I walk into Little Bird here in Benicia, California, there is a question we are very unlikely to hear. May I help you? I hope that when I walk into your shop, I would hear that question rarely, if at all, from you or your staff. The problem with may I help you is that so often the customer answers it no, and that pretty much closes off the discussion for a while. May I help you is a closed-ended question, a question that calls for no more than a yes or a no or choice of an item from a list. Instead, Francesca, with her obvious pride in the merchandise that she has selected for her shoppers, is likely to ask me an open-ended question. After greeting me and inviting me to look around the store for a little bit, perhaps, she might ask me,
"What may I help you find?"
If I say, well, what I'm looking for, Francesca, is a present for a child. I'm going to the child's birthday party. She may then follow with another open-ended question.
What sort of things is the child interested in?
Now, in your store, the open-ended question might be, what project are you working on today? Or how did that purchase that you made last week work out for you? Your open-ended question might be, what brought you to our store today? And I realize there are customers who would answer that with, well, I took the bus, but hey, that's a conversation starter too. There is a place for closed-ended questions when you need to get specifications from the shopper.
What budget did you have in mind?
Your closed-ended question could be, what size are you looking for? Or when did you last rotate the tires on the car? Now, those closed-ended questions would not come right at the start of your transaction with the shopper. But let's say I walk into your store looking very nervous, as though I'm afraid you're going to pounce on me. Please don't try to pry me open too quickly. If you do, I will bolt for the door, and you have lost the opportunity to make a sale to me. Instead, begin with a closed-ended question, one that requires me to do more than squeak a yes or a no.
Have you been in our store before?
And think where you can take that when the customer answers. If the customer answers yes, you could say, what do you think of our merchandise selection? If the answer is no, and I'm still looking pretty nervous, you may choose to use another closed-ended question, one to be answered yes or no. May I show you some of the items that our shoppers have especially liked? So retailer, please coach you, yourself, and your staff to master the art of using both open-ended and closed-ended questions. If I heard you were doing otherwise and missing those profitability opportunities, I simply could not bear the news. Francesca, this is not a bear. It is a wonderful monkey toy. When it comes to using closed-ended and open-ended questions, retailer, don't monkey around. To retailer profitability.